Hey guys, let us know with Crypto Marie local and international. Mark Robinson called himself a black Nazi on porn website. This still don't surprise me. What surprises me the most is the fact the former president is comparing this piece of shit man with Martin Luther King Jr. Can you believe this shit? Can you believe this crap? It's one thing to be disrespectful to a group of people or a community or a background of a certain leader that we had that make this place a better place for black people. To compare this fat ass man, disgusting man, with Martin Luther King Jr.? Are you kidding me right now? He called the man Martin Luther King Jr. on steroid, maybe better. This is not real. We live in a effing dream that cannot be true, that cannot be realistic, because what we are witnessing right now from this former president, and people are still hardcore voting for this man or willing to vote for him. I don't understand the logic here. And when I see people that are supposedly intelligent people that have degrees, people that have common sense, still saying, I'm voting for him, I ask myself, what's in it for you? And you know what's in it for them? Because Mark Cuban said it. His vulnerability. They are able to manipulate him to get what they want. Since he's a felon, I guess some of those people are also have a dark past or planning to do certain things. This felon will forgive them, will pardon them, will allow them to do certain things because he's been there, he's done it, he's experienced on those things. That's why they are voting for him. Like Elon Musk, he knows he can manipulate this former president like nothing. Just a few millions. No big deal. I will do this. I will do that. Go for it. Who cares? I mean, America is a great country. Beautiful place to be. A aha moment for me when I came here. Seeing so many different things. I've been here for 30 years. I've said it over and over. I appreciate everything America has given me and my 4 beautiful kids. But let me tell you something. When the people that are here see they can take advantage of a certain fools, of a certain people, it will stop them at nothing to do so. And we have seen it in Elon Musk. We have seen it in those billionaires and the millionaires that get the tax cut from this former president that are about to expire in 2025. They want to make sure that tax cut is there. They want to make sure VP Kamala Harris don't get a 25% of whatever hell they doing. And some of them are selfish. They don't give back to their community. They don't help out. We're not asking, we're not begging for help. But damn, America opens the door to you to do well, to do great, to become financially stable, to live rent-free. And you cannot help the poor. You cannot help the one that don't have any get to the next level. They selfish, yeah. They very selfish. Mark Robinson, the Republican candidate for governor in North Carolina, made dozens of incendiary comments on a porn message board years ago, according to a bombshell report published by CNN on Tuesday. Let me tell you something, guys. Once a freak will always be a freak. I don't care if you have a suit on. I don't care if you have a polo shirt on. Because when you see him standing next to this former orange man with this suit on, acting like he's somebody, acting like he is really the next Martin Luther King Jr. In his dream, this piece of shit would have never be the man Martin Luther King Jr. was. When he stand there in these suits, or at the church preaching and letting people know the dark side of him, inside of him, you should always think behind the scene, those idiots are hiding who they are in the suits. They are not who they presume or make it seems to be. There was a dark side in those idiots. It's unfortunate, or let's say it's fortunate, former president cannot hide who he is. He's going to let you know, this is what I'm going to do. Whether you like it or not, I'm a racist piece of shit. I believe in this, I believe in that. I'm a sexist. I can't even look at a woman in her eyes while I'm debating her. That's how racist I am. So when you see those guys in those suits, don't let that blindfold you. There's a lot of shit they hide behind the suits. To hear what this man's saying, he doesn't like trans, but he loves to watch the porn. It takes him to another level. Do you see the freaky crap in them? Everybody has right to be who they are, what they want to be, but why being a hypocrite? Just like J.D. Vance. In college, he dressed like a trans. He take a picture. We've seen the picture with this is fucked up, y'all. We've seen the picture with him wearing makeup, having girls' clothes on, hanging out with the girls, but then they hate people who choose to be gay or trans. But deep in the inside, it's one of them. So why would you do that? Allow the people to be who they are. Be free and exercise their freedom. You want to take that freedom away from them, and behind the scene, you are doing the same thing they are doing. You are the same people there. Like, the hypocrite is real. I'm telling you. In a video released minutes prior to the story's release, Robinson denounced the allegations as salacious tabloid trash and vowed to stay in the race. Let me reassure you, the things that you will see in that story, those are not the words of Mark Robinson. He said, you know my words, you know my character, and you know that I have been completely transparent in this race and before. You see, it's one thing back then, I think, people will spread smear about people going for government office. Some people will be lying just to get them fail, completely don't make it to the next level. But in this situation, we have seen videos of this piece of shit saying certain things. And we have witness of people seeing him in the porn store place with pizza and stuff. I don't know, why would you watch porn and have food next to it for hours there? What are you doing, brother? What are you doing? So this man is a scam, just like the person who's supporting him. Now, one thing you guys have to understand, there was one thing in common with all the people that are supporting former President Donald Trump. There was a line of disgustingness of the same thing this man believes in that those supporters are believing in and doing. Matt Gaetz is in trouble, and Matt Gaetz is a guy who was even preparing this man for the debates. Can you imagine? I don't understand the logic here. This guy welcomed slavery back in America. And when you hear Donald Trump say he loves the guy stand on business, that's because he's a racist. Mark Robinson saying stuff that Donald Trump is not yet to be able to say. Oh, of course, Donald Trump would love to have slavery back, to have those black people work for nothing. But he can't say that because Mark Robinson is able to say it. Do you see how much he appreciates the guy, love the guy, giving the guy flowers? Oh, come on, yeah, come on. The candidate even invoked the words of Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas from his 1991 Senate confirmation hearing, suggesting he was the target of a political motivated campaign. Clarence Thomas famously once said he was the victim of a high-tech lynching. Well, it looks like Mark Robinson is too, he said. Well. This Mark Robinson is really, really effed up, y'all. I mean, how can you deny the undeniable? You are on video saying all the stuff you're saying at the church or wherever you were at. You let your heart be known. You let people know how you're feeling, how you think about a certain things. So how can you deny that? This is not a lie. This is who you are. And the former president is supporting you because you saying stuff he cannot say. You saying it for him. Even when it comes to Stephen A. Smith at ESPN, there's a lot of stuff he has said about black athletes. Those people in charge of him, the bosses, the CEOs, they love him. You know why? Because he's saying shit they would want to say, but because they are white guys, they cannot say those things. So they pay the puppet to say it for them. So right now, Mark Robinson is a puppet that would say everything J.D. Vance and Donald Trump would love to have said to the black community. But because there's a consequences, there was a reason for them. If they say they can probably never be able to run for any office or any government job. So now they find a puppet, Mark Robinson, to say it for them, to make it clear. So, okay, I didn't say it, he said it. So you can't come at me for that. But you support what he said. You endorse him, even though he's saying the wrong thing. So again, it's unfortunate we have people like this in America. People you feel like you can trust, but don't trust them by just the way they look. Don't judge the book by its cover. Just because you see the man in suit doesn't mean he's going to give you what you think is good. It's a lot of rotten piece of shit behind that suit. And Mark Robinson, former President Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, behind that suit, behind that long red tie. And why they tie so long? What the fuck? Why are you wearing your tie so long? Behind that tie, that red tie, it's a lot of shit in there. You squeeze it out, there's a lot of shit coming out. A lot of racists, a lot of sexists, a lot of autocrats, a lot of crap. 2025 project in there, y'all. Don't fall for the shit. Don't fall for it. America is a great country because there is democracy, there is freedom, there's certain things you can do. You respect the law, you go by the law, you'll be just fine. But let me tell you something, those guys want to take that away from you. Don't fall for the shit. Subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.